Penelope Jane, A Fairy's Tale by Roseanne Cash and illustrated by Brian G. Karras. Tall as an eyelash, quick as a plane, was the tiniest fairy, Penelope Jane. Penelope Jane was a 5-year-old fairy and her best friend, who was 5-year-old Carrie. She lived with her mother, Jane.avi, in the top right-hand drawer of young Carrie's dresser. These fairies were French, and they loved to eat. 7 croissants was their favorite treat. Penelope went to the smallest of schools, where she learned to sing songs and obey fairy rules, like never fly into a sliding glass door, never drink milk that's been spilled on the floor, and always to remember to dry both of your wings, and when eating croissants, try not to sing. One day when Carrie was skipping to school, she felt on her shoulder a droplet of drool. "Penelope, what are you trying to do? My school is too big for a fairy like you." "Oh, please, let me come," cried the stowaway fairy. "It'll be perfect, Mont." "Do you promise?" said Carrie. But Penelope was quiet, perfect that day. She did quite a few things that went wrong in some way. She dive-bombed the turtle, she pestered the fish, she log-rolled the chalk, she danced in the dish. She fell in the glue, got Miss Lilliput flustered, got stuck in the sandwich, and covered with mustard. Finally, the teacher said, "You were a pain. Go sit in the corner, Penelope Jane." Our wild little fairy felt sorry and sad. She slunk into the corner. She knew she'd been bad. The children marched out, calling, "Lunchtime, let's go." And PJ was left all alone. But oh no! At first she smelled the smoke, and then she saw the flame. She flew into the window and called Carrie's name. She pulled the alarm bell with all of her might, but it was too heavy and she was too light. And then she remembered a wonderful song her mother had written called "How to Be Strong." She let her voice fly. Boy, could that fairy sing. She figured out how to just make that bell ring. Bring, bring, bring. "Penelope Jane, you are a hero," cried Carrie. "No trouble at all," said the eyelash high fairy. "You saved the day. Can you come back next week?" Penelope laughed, and then she kissed Carrie's cheek. The school had a party, a big celebration. They gave Mr. Turtle a month-long vacation. Penelope's mom baked 1,000 croissants and handed them out at the press conference. That night in their home, Carrie's room, PJ's dresser, they ate and they sang songs until they sank to the floor. They tucked into bed and they turned out the lights, and Penelope whispered her 7 good nights. As Carrie lay snug in her bed, soft and cozy, she looked at Penelope Jane and she said, "I really would like to learn how to be strong." And PJ said, "Carrie, I'll teach you my song." How to be strong.
I start now. Oh, God.
And please, can we start this over?
All I see is hair.
Go away.
That's all I thought so. Go ahead and hit
Go.
stop. Stop. Jeanette.avi.
Stop. Mom, you see, people can't film this.
Okay.
The whole time she's cracking up. Okay.
You should put bloopers in.
I know, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Starting.
Look, it's Penelope Jane. Look, it's Lexi.
Why do you have to read that book?
Hey, Lexi.
Why does it say so
so far I can't open